It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
This taken in at the goal line.
And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And we get a glance at their leader in the huddle, the veteran, in his 9th season now in the league. Throwing to start the drive. Bell. And his first look is incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw again. Bell. And his throw is incomplete. Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Bell.
There's Chris Olave. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle, it's complete.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 12 carries, 80 yards, and a touchdown.
I can remember the last time we did a game, and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first, but they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game. But this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down. Back to throw. Bell. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
It's up how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead.
And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well. So your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win. And that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara.
A pickup of 5 that time and a first down. Clock running, under a minute to go now here in a fast-moving first quarter. On first down, Cobb.
He'll find DeGuara complete.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
The Packers at 2-0 here to begin the season. They're coming feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll run on first down. Jack. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. The numbers for him from a week ago: 15 carries, 52 yards.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So if this winning streak is going to continue to have some legs to it, he has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Picked up by Amani Hooker.
And the Packers are going to take possession of the football.
Holding. Defense.
So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
And they'll run again.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there.
His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point up and through. And the lead grows to 10-0. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Operating from the gun. Cobb forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Saints to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. On 1st and 10, Bell. And his throw here's incomplete. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Bell.
Tries the left side and finds Olave.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bell.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Two 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Bell. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Off play action. Bell. Complete over the middle to Hardy.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Saints 1st down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground.
And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half, 10-0 our score. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here we go on 4th down. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown.
The kicker on.
A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes our score 17-0. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown.
Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with what are avoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because you're already playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Takes it at the 7. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Packers with the football here late in this first half. And Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here. But with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. But they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Cobb. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this one's incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Back to throw again. Dancing to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Operating from the gun. Cobb, and completes it to Kirk over the middle. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Patterson's kick is good.
And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. Maybe a moral victory of sorts. They're on the board here late in the first half, but this offense just hasn't looked that sharp.
Yeah, but at least they got the 3 points, right? At least have something to, quote-unquote, hang their hats on and maybe feel a little bit better about themselves as they head to the half.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. So we reach halftime, and what's
a look around the NFL, we'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And the Packers ready to go to start quarter number 3. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Throwing on first down. Cobb, throw over the middle, caught by DeGuara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer. First and 10.
Looking to throw. Cobb. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Cobb. A quick throw, but incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Cobb. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They'll start this drive out on the ground. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped, but what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, and ends up spilling it for a loss.
Slant pass complete to Olave. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here comes the Saints punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Here's Williams to return. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And this will be a Packers first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Jack, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They run, and it's a fumble.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
92 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. This is caught. It's Hardy. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Offense.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. The pass caught by Olave. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked out and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. To throw from his end zone. Cobb. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. To throw on 2nd down. Cobb. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. Operating from the gun. Cobb completes it again to Dobbs. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. On 2nd down, Jack. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
The offense on 3rd down, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. Here it's 3rd and 2. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, Cobb. They'll find Bateman once more. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Cobb.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. On 1st and 10, Cobb.
He'll find his tight end here, DeGuara.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
To throw on 2nd down. Cobb firing quickly, but it's incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Cobb. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 33. Back to throw. Cobb. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
11 more yards.
Throwing on 1st down. Cobb firing quickly, but it's incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Cobb.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
Touchdown, Packers. Christian Kirk, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Packers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that cuts the lead to 24-10. Oh, I think the Packers got it. Yep, Green Bay football. And this is going to be Packer football.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints will take over possession here up at the 44.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it.
The New Orleans offense set to take over.
And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They go down to a knee and a sigh of relief as they are into the win column for the first time this year. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.